welcome back to Morgan Tarot. It's Lisa here, and I'm doing a reading today for Aries, for you and your person. So I'm doing a 3-card spread series at the moment, reading for love and relationships, and then I'm going to be doing a bunch of other topics as well. All of that information is in the description box below. So we're asking 3 questions. We're asking what brings you together, what pulls you apart, and what needs your attention in this connection. And we'll be pulling those cards in a moment. I just wanted to thank anyone that's been watching my channel. I do appreciate all the support I've been getting. I've only been doing this for just over a week now, and I've received a lot of support already. So thank you so much to those people who have been supporting my channel, and anyone new that's here now, thank you again. It does help my channel grow with each person that, you know, comes along and views my stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and do this now. Please remember, it is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. If it doesn't, just check your other placements and check other videos that I have on my channel. I do appreciate, again, people coming to view my stuff. Every little bit of support helps my channel to grow. Alright, I've pre-shuffled the deck and meditated on the energy for you guys, Aries. And I feel like you've got some, I don't know, I've just got a bit of a feeling that you guys have got some stuff that you need to work on in your connection. Something, might be causing some conflict between you guys currently. Let's go ahead and find out if I am correct. If I'm not, I'd be happy to be incorrect and wrong, because I don't want there to be any drama in your life. But let's go ahead and see. I tend to just meditate on energies before I pull before I start when I'm shuffling the cards, and I just get, I do get messages, images, pictures, whatever it may be, just to give me a bit of an idea of what's coming up for the energies for the read. But let's go ahead and see how this goes. So Aries, for August 2021, what brings you guys together, please? First card from Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels in the Universe. Show us the energies we need to see with truth and clarity. What brings Aries and their person together, August 2021? I'm using the Modern Witch Tarot deck, and I'm going to clarify with one of my other decks. I've got to clarify with this deck, rather, and then I'll pull a card of advice from the Light Seers Tarot deck, and then I'll finish off with an Oracle card from the Alice in Wonderland Oracle deck. Alright, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Universe, and can I please have a message for Aries for the month of August? Aries and their person, what brings them together? I don't want to come out right now. Shuffling for a while here and it's just not coming out. Alright, what brings Aries and their person, what brought Aries and their person together? What brings Aries and their person together? What brought them together? Okay, we've finally got a card. Okay, we've got the 7 of Swords. Okay, interesting energy for what brings you together. Okay, and message for what pulls Aries and their person apart. For August 2021, what pulls Aries and their person apart? What pulls Aries and their person apart? What pulls Aries and their person apart? Okay, too many cards. What pulls Aries and their person apart? What pulls Aries and their person apart? Please show us just one card, please, with truth and clarity. What pulls Aries and their person apart? One card. It really doesn't want to show us any today. Sometimes it jumps everywhere, the cards and the energies. Other times they're a little bit more reserved. I guess, it is true that Spirit, sends messages in dribs and drabs. Sometimes they just, send an overflow of messages and you're kind of like in overdrive trying to figure them all out and try to interpret them and read them for people. Other times they just, are very reluctant to give you those messages. I feel like this is one of those occasions. I've been shuffling for, a couple of minutes now. I'm sorry, guys, that you need to wait through this. Here we go. Sorry about that. 10 of Wands. Okay, and we'll get what needs your attention in this connection, Aries and their person. What needs Aries' attention in this connection with their person? What needs their attention for Aries? What needs their attention? going to take this card because it turned King of Cups. Alright, we're going to clarify in just a moment. Let's have a look at what we have here. Hierophant on the top of the deck. Okay, so what brings you guys together? The Seven of Swords. That's an interesting energy for something that brings you guys together. I think I'm initially guided to see that, you know, this person, you know, has been deceived in the past. This might be you, it might be them, but I feel more like it is you. The Seven of Swords is an energy of someone who's quite sneaky, someone who is, you know, sneaking away from something. As you can see with the energy here with the card, this person is holding, you know, 5 swords. There are 2 in the ground, but they're kind of walking away like, did anyone actually notice I've taken these 5 swords? I'm just going to, you know, quietly sneak over here and I hope no one notices. You know, it's a sneaky energy. It's probably one of the most negative cards in the deck for me. Yeah, when I see this card, I see, you know, someone who's being deceiving others, who's, you know, might be lying, they might be neglectful, they might be, you know, cheating, stealing. It's not a positive energy at all. So we're going to clarify it just quickly. So clarify, why is the Seven of Swords here for what brings you guys together? Because it's not really a card that normally would bring people together, but let me just get another energy. All right, 10 of Swords, betrayal, yeah. This is what I was feeling. I just wasn't quite sure. I just needed to clarify it. So Aries, you've been deceived and treated quite badly in the past by someone. I feel like this person betrayed you very savagely. We've got a 7 of Swords clarified by a 10 of Swords. This person was savage. They didn't hold back. They hurt you significantly. And I feel like, you know, in that energy, that's when you've met someone new. I'm going to get one more card because something is telling me that this person may not be a new person. You might actually be with someone who has betrayed you in the past. Alright, let's get one more card of advice. Whoop. The Empress. Okay. Knight of Swords. This is an unusual message. I feel like you, well, not unusual, but yeah, it's kind of not what I was expecting. So Aries, I feel like you have, I feel like you've rekindled a situation with someone that betrayed you in the past. They hurt you. They did something to, you know, to be sneaky here. 10 of Swords, you know, that's the ultimate betrayal. 10 swords in your back, you know, that's someone who really hurts you. But then clarifying that we've got the Empress as well, clarifying the 7 of Swords rather, we've got the 10 of Swords and the Empress to try and get more information. And then I still felt confused and thought, oh, am I really reading this? Because sometimes it's hard to believe, you know, that you would take someone back who has hurt you so much, you know, that's betrayed you in the past. But I also understand that I'm not here to judge. I'm just reading the energy. Sorry, guys. I'm not judging you at all. Got Knight of Swords on the top of the deck. Again, is someone swiftly, you know, that's a swift moving energy, an action card, someone coming in really swiftly, and that could have been what happened. This person might have betrayed you and really hurt you, but then come in with a very swift energy of, you know, I'm so sorry, I made a huge mistake. Then we've got the Everything is Fine. That's like a bonus card in this deck. It's the 10 of Swords card, which you've got here. As you can see, exact same card, but the message is everything is fine. So they've been betrayed, but they're kind of, you know, they're moving on from it, and they're okay with it now. They're forgiving that energy. But then at the bottom of the deck, Page of Cups, and then, yeah, Ace of Swords. So I feel like this person has come in with an apology. My Page of Cups is an apology card for me. That's how I read it. And the Ace of Swords is truth and clarity. So I feel like they've come in with an apology and told you a truth about something they've done to betray you in the past. They've come in really swiftly with the Knight of Swords. And I feel like you've then said, okay, well, I'm going to, you know, I'm going to listen to what this person says. I'm going to accept this apology. That's just the messages I'm feeling guided to read from Spirit, okay? So I feel like, you know, they view you as an empress, and they didn't want to let you go after betraying you. So they betrayed you with the Seven of Swords energy, really hurtful energy here with the Ten of Swords clarifying it. They definitely is someone that has left you behind in the past and hurt you, or at least hurt you and then, you know, come back in very swiftly with the Knight of Swords here. But they view you as an Empress. They know you're very valuable. They know you are a nurturer, a beautiful energy, you know, much more valuable than any queen in the deck. They've realised that afterwards, and they've come racing back in to try and to fix this, to fix the, you know, the mess that they've made, to fix the mistake they've made in this connection. They've realised that they've done something awful and they need to try to rekindle this with you. That's the energies I'm reading, guys. I'm sorry if this is resonating or not resonating. I kind of feel like it's not, I don't know, it's a hard energy to read because this person has really hurt you. And I almost feel like you should not take someone back that's been so hurtful towards you. But at the end of the day, I can't judge. I'm just reading the messages that I have, you know, I'm guided to give you. So I'm going to continue. All right, so that's the message I have, okay? So I feel like this person betrayed you in the past. That's what's brought you back together. You still had a lot of love for this person. I guess you never stopped loving them. They hurt you. You know about it now. And, you know, they see you as an Empress, and they just want to, you know, fix this with you. They've come in really swiftly with the Knight of Swords. You maybe, you know, forgiving them after the betrayal, saying, yep, okay, I'm fine with what happened. Not fine, but, you know, I'm willing to forgive you based on what you did because I love you so much and I know that we are meant to be together and, you know, we work well when we're together and we're doing the right thing by each other. Ace of Swords, I feel like, and a Page of Cups, they've come in with an apology that you've accepted and they've told you the truth, or at least given you some clarity about what happened in the past, because Ace of Swords is about truth and clarity. Alright, so we'll need to read the next message, which is what pulls you guys apart, which again, you know, heavy burdened energy here with the 10 of Wands. 10 Wands is a lot for anyone to carry individually. As you can see, very burdened by this. 10s are all about, you know, endings and starting new chapters. This person has a lot of heavy baggage to carry. And I feel like that relates to, you know, what's happened in this connection. I feel like that's, you know, it is difficult for you to try and, when you think about what's happened with this person that you know, obviously love, because you wouldn't be giving them another opportunity otherwise, you know, it does hurt you to think about what they've done in the past, and you're burdened by it. You're burdened by the lies, the betrayal, the sneakiness, the lying, the cheating, whatever it is that hurt you in the past. You are burdened by that because that's why it's in the challenge position here. It's what's pulling you guys apart currently. You're probably finding it a little bit hard to get through, even though you've given them another opportunity at this. You're still finding it difficult, as anyone would. It's just human nature. You're trying to let it go. You're trying to move on from it and go, okay, I've forgiven them. I now need to let this go. But I still feel like you're holding on to it in some sense. You may not be telling them this. You might just be thinking to yourself, I'm struggling with this. How am I going to get through this? And you don't want to bring it up because they probably said, you know, if you're going to forgive me, don't just keep bringing it up all the time, kind of energy. You know, I resonate with that. In my own situation in the past, I understand how that can be. You know, you can forgive someone on one level, but also deep within, you know, you kind of realise over time that you've forgiven them, but you don't really you're not genuinely able to let it go completely. You know, that energy, that memory, that hurt still sits within you somewhere. And sometimes it's just very hard to just compartmentalise it and put it away somewhere. It's kind of still there in the pit of your heart. Because it hurt you so much. But anyway, let's go ahead and clarify the 10 of Wands. Let's clarify, you know, why is the 10 of Wands pulling you guys apart? I mean, it's pretty clear, but let's get a clarifier. Just see if there's one more card that can give us a bit more clarity of this situation between you guys. See the 3 of Swords just then. And I've also seen the 4, which just came out a moment ago. Clarify the 10 of Wands here for Aries and their person. Clarify the 10 of Wands. Why is the 10 of Wands here for Aries and their person? Why is the 10 of Wands here for Aries and their person? Yep. Why is the 10 of Wands here for Aries and their person? For lovers. Yeah, I think, yeah, I do feel that you're still with this person. You're still with this person because you have a lot of love for them. You see them as your twin flame. You see them as your divine partner, your, you know, your everything. That you have a lot of love for this person with the Lovers coming out here. You know, you're burdened by what they did, but you still love them a lot. And, you know, they're now treating you like an empress, which is great. But it puts you in an energy of, you know, you're trying not to focus on what happened in the past. You're trying to move forward. You see this, you know, as this person is someone you're meant to be with. They've made mistakes. You now forgive them, and, you know, you're trying to move past it because you have told them that you forgive them, but you're still kind of hanging on to that, you know, Ten of Wands energy within inside you, trying not to make it too apparent because you don't want to, like I said, keep bringing it up because then that's going to hold you back anyway. Yeah, we've got the Moon at the bottom of the deck. So the Moon is all about, you know, things coming to light, secrets, things you don't know about, you know, what may have transpired. The World is, you know, closing out cycles and starting new cycles. I feel like you guys closed out a chapter in your relationship and tried to start a new one, which you're currently doing now. But I still feel like there may be an energy of there's something that you don't know with the Moon here. When I see it, when I see the Moon card, I do feel like often there's something that's either been illuminated, which possibly has happened. You know, you've become illuminated about whatever they did to betray you and hurt you in the past. This Ten of Swords, you know, Seven of Swords energy, this sneaky behaviour. But I kind of felt guided to tell you there may still be something that you don't fully know about this, about the story maybe from the past, or just something maybe currently that they're not just holding back from. Doesn't necessarily have to be negative, you know, they just might not be telling you exactly how much they love you or how they feel about you, or it just doesn't, it doesn't have to be something really awful and dreadful that's heartbreaking. It just could be something that they haven't necessarily spoken yet that they need to express to you. Yeah, we've got the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands at the top of the deck. So, you know, that's an indecisive, you know, tossing up ideas, tossing up, you know, what they need to do here. Can sometimes be juggling two different energies or two different things. Yeah, okay, let's move on. All right, and the third card we've got what needs your attention, the King of Cups. So let's clarify the King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here for what needs Aries' attention in this relationship, in this connection? Why is the King of Cups here for Aries? Why is the King of Cups here? Why is the King of Cups here for Aries? Okay, we had a card flip. Knight of Cups. All right, so my Knight of Cups for me is my apologies card. That's the walk of shame. I'm sorry. I did the wrong thing. I apologize. So, yeah, there's a strong energy here of someone that's done something wrong that's caused a lot of burdens in this connection. You're struggling. You are finding it hard to move on from it. You're trying to be in that Empress energy, you know, where you're okay with it and you're a nurturer, you're a giver, you're an empathetic person that understands that they might have done it when they were in a really low vibration, or, you know, you're trying to understand why they did what they did. You're trying to make sense of it. You're trying to justify it and make it okay because you want to move forward with this person, even though you've got this deep pit of, you know, burden within you which you can't hide. You might be trying to mask it as best you can, but Knight of Cups is my, you know, walk of shame apology card. This person feels really bad and guilty about something they've done in the past, and I feel like they've hurt you quite deeply. Clarifying the King of Cups. You know, King of Cups does embody a lot of love, someone who is emotional, who, you know, as all kings, embody that energy of wisdom and, you know, bossing up. They might hold a leadership position where they work, or, you know, they have a level of leadership or, you know, skill or something about them that embodies a very charismatic, you know, energy of someone who exudes confidence and people respect them. Maybe in their workplace they're well respected. I don't know. I'm just reading the energies that I'm feeling coming in, but they're definitely, you know, I think the King represents the person that you're with. They may be showing you a lot of love currently, as the King of Cups demonstrates, you know, a cup of love, overflowing water. Like, we've got lots of water here, as you can see, the bottom of the card, which is just an overflow of love and, you know, an emotion. But I feel like, you know, they're also very apologetic with this Knight of Cups energy. Knight of Cups, King of Cups energy, you know, very apologetic about something they've done in the past that they may be regretful about, but, you know, there's still, I feel like there's still something further they need to say, seeing the Moon at the bottom of the deck previously. So yeah, alright, let's get a card of advice from the Light Seers Tarot deck for this situation. Can we have a card of advice, please, for Aries for August 2021 in regards to this situation? Can we please have a card of advice for Aries for August 2021? Card of advice, please, for Aries. We've got 2 here. All right, so we've got the Lovers and the 4 of Swords. And the Justice card at the top of the deck. Yeah, okay. So there's definitely been an injustice here, as I've already made very clear. Someone's done something that was unfair, that was not balanced, that was not right, that was not, you know, seen as something that would be, you know, giving and taking at an equal level. Someone has done something unfair, which obviously I've already read as a strong energy. But yeah, in terms of the message, we've got the Lovers twice now, okay, so with the Lovers clarified, sorry, the 10 of Wands. So there's a strong energy here that you feel a lot of love towards this person and vice versa. I feel like you both feel like you're, you know, you're twin flames, you've had a past life connection, you're, you know, divine feminine, divine masculine. You both feel like you're meant to be together, and there's a lot of love between the two of you. You are trying to heal whatever has happened in the past, whilst simultaneously being in a connection with this person. You don't want this to end. You don't want this to, you know, yeah, you don't want this to end. That's the message I'm hearing from Spirit. You don't want this to end despite the betrayals of the past. This person was sneaky. They hurt you. They're now showing you a lot of love, and they're trying to apologize and make it up to you. And you are feeling that love, you know, mutually towards them, but you're also still healing with this healing energy here. The 4 of Swords is someone that's just taking some time out, whether, you know, it be internally or externally. Obviously, I feel like you're back in a connection with this person, so it's more like an internal energy. You may not be, you know, verbalizing it to this person, but you are still in that heavy burden kind of healing energy with the 10 of Wands here and now the 4 of Swords. You are still healing from what's happened in the past, and you may not just be making it, you know, known, bringing it up constantly, like I've already said a couple of times. You're just going through that, you know, internally, introspectively, and thinking about, you know, what's happened between you guys. But you don't want this to end, because there is a lot of love here between the two of you. All right, and Spirit is saying, you know, to keep at it, I guess, work on that healing within, and, you know, this does seem to be a divine connection, a twin flame connection. Someone that you have had a past life connection with, someone who you're meant to be with the Lovers coming out twice. Sometimes, you know, there's lots of lessons that we need to learn from each other, and I feel like maybe that's what this is about. You guys have lessons that you need to learn from each other. But yeah, let's go ahead and pull a card of advice from the Alice in Wonderland Oracle deck to finish up. Oh, I just had a card flip, so I will take that one. Okay, and it is card number 44. You can't go back to yesterday, be in the present. And how timely is that message? How, you know, relevant is that? So we're basically saying, you know, you can't go back and change what happened in the past. Spirit is saying, this happened. Whatever happened in the past happened. You need to accept it. You need to be willing to work through it with the person if you've decided to forgive them, and you need to then, you know, focus on the present moment, because, you know, that's all we really have, the present. We can't focus too much on the past. We can't focus on the future because it hasn't happened yet. We need to focus on the present and making that as, you know, as amazing as we possibly can. So Spirit's message to you is, you can't go back to what happened, but you can actually work on what's happening right now in your connection. So, you know, if you're willing, if you've forgiven this person, you need to, you know, fully give to that, and, you know, work on this connection with that person in the present day, because there is a lot of love here. There's no doubt about it. All right, thanks guys for watching my video. I really appreciate all your support. I will see you in my next video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I really appreciate your support. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.